Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. In today's video guys, what we'll be doing guys, we'll apply to any car with climate control. Let's say guys, you turn the climate control all the way on cold on driver and passenger side, but you actually get hot, warm air on the driver's side or the passenger side guys. We'll explain what causes that now guys. Climate control systems are complicated and we'll demonstrate how that works on this linking guys right here, but it will work almost on any car like that. You have two independent actuators, two independent flaps that control the temperature on the left driver side and right passenger side. So we'll explain guys how it works. If it doesn't work correctly, let's say you get hot air on the driver's side or passenger side, what you need to replace to make it work again, and you can calibrate them. So make sure you stay until the end. We'll guys have more than 200 videos on every car we get at the shop, because our mission is to save you guys as much money as we can. So please guys, subscribe to the channel, like the video and leave a comment below. Let us know if the video was helpful. So let's start on it now. So we have this link in here guys, but doesn't matter which vehicle it is, the system is about the same. I took quite a few things apart so I can show you how it functions and what to expect. Now the problem here is, okay, I'm going to start the car. Okay, we will have the temperature all the way on cold on both sides. And now guys, okay, you can see 60, we have the fan blowing. Okay, I'll leave it on 3 so we get some air. And what we're going to do, okay, we're going to measure the temperature that comes out of the driver's side vent and the passenger side. Okay, what we're using here, we're using an infrared gun. If you want to find it and get one, we'll have the link in the description of the video below. In addition, if you need to buy any parts for your climate control, check out the link. You can find them there for a really good price. Let me show you now. This gun, okay, right here, it's showing about 77 degrees, 78 Fahrenheit. Celsius, that's 25. On the right side, okay, we're dropping in Celsius, you can see, about 10 right now, and it keeps dropping because the AC is getting colder. And what do we have? 51. So 51, 48, 70, 74, 75. So quite a bit of difference, about 27 degrees. And what causes that now? Okay, you have two independent actuators, two motors guys, okay, that control the temperature on the driver's side and the passenger side. And one of them usually could, for the passenger side, could be reached through the glove box, and for the driver's side somewhere on the side, and we'll explain how to do that. Sometimes they're not easy to replace, and we'll explain why, but usually it will take you less than 30 minutes to do it. You might end up being all scratched up, okay, you can see, because if you have smaller arms it's better, smaller hands. So let me show you what I'm talking about now. I'll go ahead, turn the car off, and I'm going to go now, okay, to the passenger side. I already removed the glove box. Okay, right there. And let me turn the ignition on quick. Okay, I'll turn the ignition on. And right here guys, once I remove the glove box, okay, right here, this is your blower motor, cabin air filter on most vehicles, and that flap right here on the right side, this is the one for the temperature. This is the actuator there for the passenger side. Okay, and this motor, this is the actuator motor right here, usually attaches with 2 screws, 2 or 3 screws only. You remove it and replace it guys, super simple, and you just disconnect the wiring harness and install the new one. They have plastic gears inside that break, and when they break they stop functioning, or sometimes they burn. And now guys, okay, you can see the right side, passenger side for our vehicle works. I'm going to pump the temperature on hot and check out, okay, what's going to happen to this flap now. Okay, when I reach warmer temperature, okay, it's going to start flipping. Okay, now we'll get hot air out of the vents. If I click to decrease the temperature, it works. Okay, so this one's definitely working. Now, if it's not working, it will just stay stationary. So give it a few seconds. If you don't see any responsiveness, check the wiring harness. If not, replace the motor. I'll go to the driver's side now. Okay, we're going to go to the driver's side. And I had to do quite a bit of disassembly, okay, to get to it. Quite a bit of disassembly, guys. Okay, you can see we had to remove that cover, we had to unhook a few sensors, and all the way up there, okay, I can get my hand through here. This is the flap. and you have 2 screws, usually 2-3 screws to replace it. Okay, and this one has been replaced in the past from what I can see because it's missing one of the screws. Okay, I'm trying to adjust the angle, and I'm going to try to bring the temperature up again, pump it, and see what happens. Nothing, guys, nothing. We'll go ahead and replace ours, and I'll show you how it will function after that. So we replaced ours, guys. Okay, it's already replaced. Now let me show you how actually that thing functions. Okay, I'm trying to adjust the angle here so I can see the little thing. Okay, now you can see it's on cold. It flipped to the other side actually, and I'll bring it now on warm. Okay, check it out how it moves. Before it didn't move at all. Nothing. And now it moves perfectly fine, guys. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go ahead, start the car. Okay, with the thing already set on low, all the way on low. And we're going to measure the temperature that we will get from the left side and from the right side. Now, the right side might still be just a little bit colder because previously it got cool, but the temperature should be almost equivalent. Okay, and this one now shows 63. It keeps dropping. This one shows 57, and this one keeps dropping as well. Check it out. So they're now, guys, about at the same level. 3-4 degrees difference, but okay, you can see they're almost equaling each other out now. Okay, this one I'm waiting until it drops under 50. Perfect. This one the same. So that definitely fixes that problem, guys. Hopefully the video will be helpful to any of you having that problem. Thank you for watching, and see you guys next time.